Okay, here we are, beginning of garden 2025. As you can see, it's still a work in progress. There's a lot of junk that needs to be cleaned up. But I'm going to take you on a little tour anyways. I have some of, what do I got? Let me see. These little dahlias I have in here. My black calla lilies are in there. I've got some random tomatoes and stuff that I plan to put over there. Nothing along this trellis yet. Over here I have cucumbers, pickling cucumbers. I got a couple dahlias in there. I'm a chaos gardener. I toss things everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason really to my garden. I have some kale here. I have more pickling cucumbers here, so they'll go over the trellis this way. These will go over the trellis that way. This is some curly kale. I have butternut squash right here to trellis over this way. These were just some random bulbs that I bought at the store. Most of them, as you can see, didn't do squat, but these ones are coming up, so I'll be happy with that. My little cactus, it's starting to get flowers on the ends of it, and it's also loaded with ants, so I'm not touching that. Let's see, there's my guava tree from last year that I took in, and I'm so proud that I actually didn't unalive it. Let me see. Over here, this is a coneflower that I had from last year. It's coming back up. If you remember last year, these beds were only, like, see, this is two sections. These were only one high, but the rabbits kept getting in them, so we hired them. We brought them up and filled them up some more, so that seems to help. It doesn't help with the squirrels, though. Anyways, a coneflower right there. Then I have another dahlia right there. In all four corners of these beds, I put sweet peas. And in all four, I put 3 seeds in each corner and only 1 in each corner come up. How crazy is that? So I went and reseeded, put some more in there. Hopefully we'll get more. I'm hoping that this 4-arch square will smell divine come garden season. Hadn't decided what's going here yet. My little knickknacks and different things like that, and my trellises. I need to buy more lights for it too. That's either a broccoli or a cauliflower. Right here I've got acorn squash, and then that sweet pea over there. Here's some borage right here. Let's see, let's go over to these other beds. These are the newest beds. I don't have anything in here yet. Along the top there, I have cilantro. It's growing all along the top. I got some sunflowers of some sort right there. I don't remember if they're the shorter or if they're the teddy bear. My milkweed from last year is coming back. Yay! Milkweed! Right here we have a ruby red grapefruit. Over here, I just planted more borage in that corner. Down the middle here, because these beds are going to be my herb garden. So I have dill down the middle of there, nothing on either side of that yet. I have sunflowers. I think those are American Beauty, or they may be chocolate cherry. I don't remember. Anyways, Kentucky Wonder Beans over there that are going to trellis over to the other side, and Kentucky Wonder Beans coming back. So this trellis will be full of Kentucky Wonder. Right here, I have a Washington Navel Orange. This bed right here, I just put rosemary on this half. Not sure what I'm going to do on that half yet. Some more random sunflowers there. Back here, silver slicer cucumbers. I watch a YouTube channel, Roots and Refuge. She was in Central Arkansas. She said the silver slicers were the cucumbers that did the best for her through the Arkansas summers. So I thought, let me try them this year. Right here, we have a Nagami kumquat tree. More citrus. Here's my chamomile. I transferred it from over on the other side of the garden. I was hoping that it would take, and it has. It has really flourished right there. And here is Junior's little elephant ears, and they're starting to pop back up and show themselves. I put some, what I put in there? Echinacea. And I'm hoping that that's what that is coming up, because they're really pretty. They were green echinacea. Over here, some more sunflowers. Let's see. Let's go to the trellises. Okay, so this is the trellis system. I have, what do I got here? Oh yeah, those are more silver slicers. These are broccoli. Let me see. No, that right there, all the way down here, and all this is cauliflower. And then from that bed over there, all the way over there, it's broccoli. And then these two, the other two, and the other two over on the other bed, those are eggplant. Again, mammoth sunflowers here. They'll climb up, and I'll be able to affix them to the pole so they don't fall over, because they get very tall. I love my sunflowers in my garden. I've got random things just popping up out here from last year, y'all. Some of this is pokeweed. Some of this could be, I'm gonna have to get my app out to figure out, I'm gonna let them grow a little bit more. Some of it is saying it's pokeweed, but I did have some golden turnips or something in there last year, so I'm hoping that's what it is. Let's see. Random tomatoes. What did I have? This, is that even a tomato? I'm gonna let it get a little bit bigger. If that's a tomato, then it's Cherokee purple, because that's what I had in these beds last year. Over here I have 3 Cucuzzi squash that are going to trellis over this way, and at the other end of this archway, the Cucuzzi over here, I have something here. This one is popping up, and I'm not really sure what it is. I told you I'm a chaos gardener. It looks like it might be a sunflower, but we're gonna have to wait a few days to figure that out. Let me see. Again, I got mammoth sunflowers here, so they'll go up that pole. And then back there, eggplant, which they're actually looking better. I bought them and I put them in, and it looked like something was happening, but since we've had the rain, they're improving. So right here I had this big cluster of tomatoes. I had this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now today I unclustered them and put them in there. These are leftover remnants from last year. I had Roma tomatoes here. So we're gonna see if the Romas come back. This is a volunteer sunflower from last year, because I did not plant it there. Here's another little Roma tomato. And I'm thinking if I can get these Romas in here, they'll be more acclimated to this weather, because they decided to grow back this year on their own, as opposed to taking something from somewhere foreign and putting it into my soil. These ones may be better because they're used to the climate, right? I mean, that's just my thinking. I think I heard that somewhere. This right here is my oregano plant from last year. And this sucker is thick and bushy, and oh my goodness, look at this. It's just lovely. Oh, and it smells so good. So good. But it's doing really, really well. So yeah, this is my trellis. These are the trellises. I'll plant my tomatoes along these trellises, and they'll grow up and attach to them for security and stability. And this is my other oregano. I watered it and created a little hole in it. But this right here is a variegated oregano, and it's bushing out. But you can see the variegation in it is so pretty. That's why I bought it. For the variegation. And again, it smells divine. All right, let's go out to... This is one of the messes that has to be cleaned up. If you remember, I had a bunch of pots of triple L crop tomatoes that grew along this. I gotta clean all that up. I have more beds over here and we're gonna come down this way with them. So that's the plan. Let's walk up here. I'll show you this stuff. So this trellis here, it's like T. This one goes into one that's right there. I'm gonna put Malabar spinach along that. And then my okra will go in here because I only need 4 or 5 okra plants to give us plenty of okra. That's another planter like this setup that Bill has yet to build. These right here are my Egyptian walking onions. I took them from over there. I took them from over there and put cherry trees in. We'll go over there and check those out in a bit. But that's my walking onions. And then over here we have asparagus in that bed, and this is horseradish, and there's another pot over by the greenhouse that's going to go in this bed right here, and that'll be their forever home. Let's see, let's go check out the fruit trees. We'll take a little trip over here by the chicken coop. Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Smile, you're on candid camera. Look at, there's Gomez, my rooster, isn't he so handsome? And look at Loki, he's a big boy. Yes, he is, huh, Loki? So I got Gomez and Loki. Loki because the trickster, and at first we thought he was a hen because we were only supposed to have one rooster. Surprise! Yeah, added bonus, we love him. Here's a fig. And this is my pear tree, and I got 2 more pear coming. This one has never flowered. I've never gotten anything off of it. So hopefully next year will be its year. We really need to top it at the top, so this fall we'll do that. This right here is it used to be a 4-in-1 apple tree, but it's a 3-in-1 apple tree. The main stem coming up the middle here is a Granny Smith. These branches coming out this way are Gala. I'm probably telling you wrong. Fuji. These ones are Fuji, and these branches here are Gala. And I'm getting quite a bit of fruit set on there. Everywhere. Not the Fuji though. That one hasn't started setting fruit yet, so maybe at a different time. But these others are, as you can see. See. So we're excited about that. This is the first year that it has fruited. There's the garden. And then my peach tree. I've had it for a few years, and it's given like a peach here and there, but they've never gotten really big. This is the first year we have had so much fruit set, and that they've gotten pretty large pretty quickly. So I have hope that it's going to be a good year. For that, I have another peach tree coming. I have a Meyer lemon and a key lime. These are the cherry trees. We put them in here and they were just starting to bud. We put them in week before last, I think. And boy, they must like their little spot because they are really doing well here. Really well. They have popped out and just so much green on them as opposed to the little buds that were there when we put them in. So this was my old pepper bed. Pepper and basil and stuff like that, so they really enjoy it. Those beds over there need to be cleaned out still. Like I said, there's work to do. This is a swimming pool. I tried to grow some strawberries in last year. Didn't really do, but as you can see, the weeds have taken it over, so I don't know what I will put in there this year. Maybe some kind of melon or something. Who knows? Again, this space over here was tilled up last year. We've yet to till it up this year. I don't know if we will. My hope is to eventually get some raised beds that go across this way. Or we talked about making some rows this way and doing half of it with some corn this year. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. I have a grape here, and a blackberry there. So now we may run some rows all the way across with grape and blackberry right there, and then just use this section from like here over here for some raised beds. Maybe 1 and 2 long raised beds. All the length of that, I think it's like 36 feet. So yeah, but that's it. That's the garden tour so far. Like I said, we're still working on a lot. There's still a few things that need to be done, but man, pretty soon this is going to be all filled in. And it's going to be nothing but green, and I can't wait for it. So, can't wait to see everything that y'all are doing. Make sure to post. And I'll see you again in a few weeks with the update, or a month, and maybe we got a lot more green. Till then, keep planting.